Hello and welcome to your practice for today. I'm glad you've made it here. So just come onto your mat. We're going to start practice today in child's pose. So you can take your knees wide or you can have them together, big toes together to touch. Leaning forward, place your forehead on the earth, and you can choose to either extend your arms forward or have them back beside you. And as you settle in here to your child's pose, allow your hips to descend towards your heels. Soften through your shoulders. Just rock your head side to side, applying a bit of pressure to your forehead. Some movement in the neck area just to release some tension here, just to tune your body into what's happening in these spaces. Just letting your breath rise and fall in its natural rhythm. No need to hang on, no need to change anything. Just be here with your breath for a moment. Good. Allow your head to come to stillness. Relax through your jaw. And see now if you can close your mouth and just breathe in and out through your nose. Try not to focus on how long the inhales are or how long the exhales are. Just really focus on bringing the breath in through your nose and letting the breath out through your nose. Breathing in this way really encourages your body to move more into the parasympathetic nervous system, that space of rest and digest, and out of the sympathetic nervous system where we find ourselves in fight or flight. Just using the breath to kind of bring down the baseline and bring yourself into a more centered, grounded, relaxed space. Check in with your body. Notice if the shoulders have crept up towards the ears. If you're clenching in the hips, soften your wrists, soften your ankles, soften your arm bones. Just breathe in and out through your nose. And if you can focus on maintaining that breath in and out of the nose throughout the whole practice, that would be amazing. Let that be your focus. Now on your next inhale, you're just going to press up to tabletop position, wrists underneath, shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Find your breath here in and out of the nose, crown of your head reaching forward, tailbone reaching to the back. Feel into the earth with the whole handprint. Toes can be tucked or tops of the feet on the mat, it doesn't matter. Take a couple rounds of cat-cow tilts here. So inhale, belly drops, chest lifts. Exhale, round your spine, tuck your chin. Inhale, belly drops, chest lifts. Exhale, round your spine, tuck your chin. One more time. Inhale, cow pose, belly drops, chest lifts. Exhale, round your spine, tuck your chin, cat pose. Good, back to neutral spine. Move into thread the needle here. So press down firmly with the left hand. Reach the right fingertips up. Take a nice big stretch here. Really press down into the earth to reach up through the fingertips. Big breath in. And then on the exhale, thread your right arm between left arm and left thigh, shoulder and temple to the mat. And there's lots of options in this space, so take what your body needs. You can simply rest here with the left hand under your left shoulder. You can reach the left arm forward or wrap it around your low back, reaching for the right thigh. The hand doesn't have to reach the thigh, just set that intention. If you would like to move a little bit deeper, left hand under left shoulder. You're going to take your left foot, bring it out to the side, straight out from the hips, sole of the whole left foot on the mat. Okay. And then reach the left arm forward and drift it over to the right side. Maybe the head bends slightly and looks at the left hip. So this is rolling panda. So coming into this variation, if you choose, you don't have to. You can stay in that simple thread the needle shape. And the idea here is to let the chest soften and find some rotation in the thoracic spine, breathing in and out of your nose still. Just encouraging your body to find some rotation, find some space here. Good, everything's soft. Now from wherever you are, you'll just gently rewind and make your way back to tabletop pose. Wrists underneath shoulders, knees underneath your hips. And pause. We'll take some more cat-cow tilts. Belly drops on the inhale, chest lifts. Exhale, spine rounds, chin tucks. Good. Inhale, belly drops, chest lifts. Exhale, round the spine, tuck your chin. Good. Back to neutral spine. Thread the needle on the opposite side. Right hand presses firmly into the earth this time. Lift the left fingers up. Pause here. Find that nice line of energy between the right palm and the left fingertips. Big breath in. Exhale, thread the left arm between right arm and right thigh. Shoulder and temple come to the mat. Same options here on this side. You can keep the right hand underneath your right shoulder. You can reach it forward, or you can wrap it around your low back, reaching for the left thigh. If you'd like to come into rolling panda, extend your right foot directly out from your right hip, sole of the right foot on the mat. Reach the right arm forward and just walk it over towards the left side of the mat. Look towards your right hip and allow everything to soften here. Breathing in and out of your nose. Really focusing on that parasympathetic nervous system today. Good. And with your next breath, wherever you are, you're going to simply rewind back to tabletop position and sink your hips back down on your heels, Balasana Child's Pose again. Arms extend forward. So let the hips sink back towards the heels, forehead to the mat. Just take a moment again to rock the head side to side, kind of pressing the forehead into the earth, creating some space there. In and out through the nose. Good. Inhale to table. Tuck your toes right away. Send sit bones to the sky, downward facing dog. Breathe here. First down dog of the day for many of you. So just take some time to settle into the shape. Take whatever movements you need, knowing that it's not going to be perfect every time you come into this shape. So feel free to adjust, move, wiggle around, find what feels comfortable for you today. Your body is going to present differently every time you come to the mat, and that's the beauty of this practice, is that our body and our practice is really showing us what it is that's needed in the body, what is imbalanced, and what is feeling good. Where is our energy lying today? Where are we lacking energy? So see, as you come into stillness here in your downward facing dog shape, if you can really tune into that, inhaling and exhaling through your nose. Good. Next exhale, look forward, step forward, top of your mat, forward fold. Feet come hip width apart, hands to opposite elbows. Let your upper body hang heavy. Soft bend in the knees. Allow your belly to rest on your thighs. Head hangs really heavy here. Give it a shake, yes and no. Create some space between your teeth. Exhale, hands come to the earth. Keep the feet hip width apart or heel toe the feet back together. Big toes touch, heels slightly apart. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift, reach the crown forward. Exhale, fold. Again, inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. This time, root through your feet, come all the way up, extended Tadasana, reach. Good, exhale, hands to heart center, pause. Close your eyes. Find just a little bit of stillness here before we prepare to move. Remembering that this is your practice, take whatever movements feel appropriate for you, modify as necessary, and anytime you feel like you just need to find stillness, you can come to downward facing dog or child's pose. Even tabletop is a nice space to rest. Good. Inhale, fingertips reach up. Exhale, hands through heart center, fold all the way forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands to earth, step back. High to low plank or no plank from toes or knees. Inhale, up dog, baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe. Exhale, look forward. Step, hop, jump forward to the top of your mat. Forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extended Tadasana all the way up. Exhale, hands through heart center, fold all the way forward, bow. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands to earth, step back. High to low plank or no plank from toes or knees. Inhale, up dog, baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe. In and out through the nose. Try and keep that pattern even as you're moving. Exhale, look forward, step, hop. Jump forward to the top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extended Tadasana all the way up. Exhale, hands through heart center, fold all the way forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to earth, step back. High to low plank or no plank from toes or knees. Inhale, up dog, baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in and out of the nose. Down dog is a really good place to realign yourself with that breath if you've lost it throughout the movement. Good. Next, exhale, look forward, step, hop, jump forward, top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extend all the way up. Exhale, hands through heart center, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands to earth, step back. High to low plank or no plank from toes or knees. Inhale, up dog, baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe. Good. Next exhale, look forward, step, hop or jump forward, top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Utkatasana chair. Hips sink low, arms come up. Make sure you can see your toes past your knees, belly button draws in and up, long spine, shoulders away from ears if the fingertips are lifted. They don't have to be, they can be on your hips, they can be at prayer, whatever feels best for you. Can you press against your edge and sink a little bit lower? Bum goes back and down. Really breathe in and out through your nose for one more inhale. Good. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands to earth, step back. High to low plank or no plank from toes or knees. Inhale, up dog, baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, draw it through, high lunge. So on the ball of your left foot, inhale, come all the way back up. Now, if for whatever reason having the left knee lifted doesn't feel good for you, you can always drop the knee down and take this position in a low lunge variation. Right knee over right ankle, left heel above the ball of the left foot if you can. Fingertips reach up. Shoulders away from ears. Or hands to hips or heart center, whatever feels best for you. Draw the right hip back, press the left hip forward. It's almost like your feet are magnetized together, so they're pulling towards each other, creating some tension. Breath is strong, in and out of the nose. This is your time to come back to that breath if you've lost it throughout the movement. Next, exhale, hands to earth. Step back, high to low plank or no plank from toes or knees. Inhale, up dog, baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, draw it through, high lunge. The ball of the right foot come all the way up. So find that shape. Drop the right knee to the earth if you need to. Arms up or on the hips, whatever feels best for you. And tune in. And this is your time to pause, so find that breath in and out of the nose. Feet magnetized together. Left hip draws back, right hip presses forward. Belly button draws in and up. If the arms are lifted, check in with the shoulders. Drop them away from your ears. Gaze is soft in front of you. Relax your jaw. Unfurrow your brow. One of my favorite teachers, Brian Castaway, says, whatever you're doing with your face, put it in your gut. Take that tension and that strain in the face and put it in the gut and really engage your core. One more breath in here. Good. Exhale, hands to the earth. Step back. High to low plank or no plank from toes or knees. Inhale, up dog, baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. And if at any point in this practice you want to just skip that vinyasa entirely, you can always just come back to downward facing dog. Good. Exhale, look forward, hop or jump forward, top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Utkatasana chair. Breathe. Find that in and out through the nose. Last one in. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands to earth. Step back, high to low plank or no plank from toes or knees. Inhale, up dog, baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pause just for a moment. Breathe in and out of the nose. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, draw it through, high lunge. Come on up, breathe. Bend into the left knee. Shift the weight forward into the right leg and draw your knee up in front of you. Left leg is going to cross over the right leg, moving into Garudasana Eagle. Left leg crosses over right. Then with the arms, you have options. So you can come to prayer, hands to opposite elbows or shoulders, or you can move into Garudasana Eagle arms. Left arm comes under right, bring the palms together. And as you find that shape with the arms, if that's where you are, elbows lift up, hands draw away from the face. And the hips sit low, just like Utkatasana. Drishti is through the arms. You really focus here, really press into your left foot. Core is engaged, in and out through your nose. Whatever you're doing with your face, put it in your gut. Good. Unwind the arms. Inhale, reach all the way up. Left knee lifts up. Bend into the right knee. We're going to move back to high lunge. Nice and slowly. Left foot drops down. Reach the fingertips up. Good. Hands to prayer. Hinge forward at the hips. We're moving into a twisted lunge. So you have options here. You can take an open lunge. Left hand to the outside of the right knee. Right hand to the low back. Lift up through the chest and open. Or you can take more of a closed twist. Left tricep to right thigh. Open up towards the right. Breathing here. Lots of breath in and out through your nose. Drop the left knee down if you like. Next inhale, come all the way back up to high lunge. Pause. Hands beside you, palms face forward. Bend into that left knee again. Shift the weight into the right foot, coming into Dekasana, airplane pose. Now for airplane, you can have the left foot, anywhere from the toes on the mat to hip height. So the idea here is to keep the hips pointed down towards the earth, fingertips reach back, crown of the head reaches forward. Slight bend in the right knee to help you stay strong here. Really charge into that foot. Breathe in and out through the nose. Whoop. If you wobble, that's okay. If you fall, just come right back in. Next, exhale, fold forward, hands come to the mat, standing L or standing splits, depending on how high you want to reach your leg, but keep the hips pointed down towards the earth. If you need blocks or a stack of books to prop up your hands, that's fine. Breathe. Bend into the right knee. Left toes drop down. Left knee drops down. So the hands are on the mat into a low lunge here. Left hand to the inside of the right foot. Take a big space between the hand and the foot so you have lots of space to rotate here. Right hand comes to right thigh, maybe to the low back. Maybe it opens and reaches. Keep that right knee drawing into the midline of the body. Whole sole of the right foot pressing into the earth. Hips sink down and forward. Use the pressure of your left hand pressing into the earth to reach your right fingertips up higher. Good. Last breath in. Exhale, hands frame the right foot. Tuck your left toes, pick the left knee up, step back, high plank. Choose to flow through your vinyasa here or just step back to downward facing dog, whatever works best for you. Lots of breath. Really good work. And just give a big sigh here. Let that side go. Maybe give the right leg a shake. Whatever you need here. And settle into the stillness of that inverted V of your downward facing dog. That triangle, that strong, strong shape. Inhale and exhale through the nose. If you want to bring the knees down and settle into child's pose for a moment, please do. Okay, if you're in child's pose, rejoin us in downward facing dog. Moving on to the second side. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, draw it through, high lunge. Starting here. Fingertips reach up. You're on the ball of the right foot in that high runner's lunge, Anjayasana. Good, now bring your hands to prayer. Bend into the right knee. You're going to shift your weight forward into the left leg. Right knee draws up. Moving into Garudasana Eagle. Right leg crosses over left. Sink the hips low. Choice of arm positions, hands to elbows, hands to shoulders, or come into eagle arms. Right arm crosses under left, palms together. Lift the elbows up, almost to shoulder height, and then press the hands away from the face, sink low. Eyes are soft, breath is strong. You're pausing here, so find that breath in and out of your nose. Press firmly into the earth with your left foot. Good. Unwind the hands, reach up, lift the right knee up. Bend into your left knee, press back, high lunge, right toes touch down, slow motion, fingertips reach up. Hands come to prayer at the heart, hinge forward. Open or close twist here. Open, twist, right hand to left knee, left hand to the sacrum, lift up, twist, open. Close twist, hands to prayer. Right tricep to left thigh, opening up towards the left. Long spine. Every inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist a little bit further. Breathe in and out of your nose. Engage your muscles. Muscles hug to bones. Good. Inhale, come back up to high lunge. Hands come beside you, palms face forward, bend into your right knee. Shift the weight into your left foot, coming into Dekasana airplane. Remember, those right toes can touch the ground, or they can lift anywhere up to hip height. Hips are facing the earth, fingertips reach back, crown of the head reaches forward. Lots of breath here. If you wobble, that's okay. If you fall, that's okay. Just come right back into it. Lots of breath in and out through the nose. And on an exhale, hands come to the earth, fold forward, L stand or standing splits, depending on how high you want to lift the leg. Hips are still facing down towards the earth, soft bend in the left knee. Let the head go heavy here. Breathe in and out of the nose. Relax your jaw. Good. Hands stay on the earth, bend into the left knee. Right toes softly drop down, and the right knee will come to the earth. Take your right hand a good distance away from the left foot. Firmly press in through the whole sole of the left foot. Left knee draws into the midline. Left hand to left thigh, to the low back, or left fingertips reach up. Just keep breathing wherever you are. Use the energy of your right hand pressing into the earth to lift you up further through the left fingertips. Lots of breath. Exhale, hands frame the left foot, tuck your right toes, pick your right knee up, and you're either going to step back to downward facing dog or flow through a vinyasa. Making your way back to downward facing dog just for a breath. And then knees drop to the earth, hips sink back on your heels. Balasana, child's pose. Settle in, relax. Let that energy settle and tune back into your breath. So if you lost the inhaling and exhaling through the nose throughout that sequence, that's fine. Just take this moment of stillness and this pause to realign yourself with that, okay? So the lips close softly, space between the teeth, and find your breath in and out of the nose. Chest descends towards the earth. Next, inhale, come back to tabletop position, and then send the hips right away to the ceiling to downward facing dog. Settle in here. Breathe. And then on an exhale, look forward, step, hop, or jump forward, top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Utkatasana chair, hips sink low, arms up. I take the feet hip width apart here. Hands to prayer. I'm just going to take an easy twist here. So twisting open to the right to start. Left hand, to the right thigh. Right hand to the low back. Lift up through the chest and twist open over the right shoulder. Try and keep the knees as parallel as you can here. Sit the hips down and back. Lots of breath. Good. Inhale, come back through center, reach all the way up. Exhale, hips sink down and back, Utkatasana chair. Shift your weight into the left leg, right leg crosses over left, coming into Garudasana again. Arms, hands to elbows, hands to shoulders, or right arm wraps under left arm, palms together, breathe. And shoulders lift up, hands reach to the front. Really charge down through your left foot, belly button draws in and up, breathe. Last breath in. Exhale, unwind, reach all the way up. And exhale, fold all the way forward, hips hip-width apart. Padangusthasana, peace fingers around big toes. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Let your head go heavy here, breathe. Soft bend in the knees. Space between your teeth. Soften your jaw. And release your hands from your feet. Inhale, half lift, reach the crown of your head forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Utkatasana chair, hips sink low, arms reach up. Hands to prayer at the heart. Open twist to the left. Right hand to left knee. Left hand to low back. Lift the chest up, twist open towards the left. Belly button in and up, heart lifting, heart really buoyant in the chest, lifting up as you twist from the thoracic spine. Try and keep the knees parallel to one another. Breathe. Good. Next inhale, lift all the way up, extended Tadasana. Exhale, sink low, Utkatasana chair. Shift your weight into the right foot. Left leg wraps up and over the right leg. Hands can be to opposite elbows, opposite shoulders, or Garudasana arms. Left arm comes out under the right arm, palms together. Sit low, lift the heart up. Elbows reach up, hands reach away from the face. Breathe. Charge into that right foot. Soften your gaze, soften your eyes, soften your face, and engage your core. Can you breathe in and out of your nose here? Last breath in. Exhale, unwind, reach all the way up. Exhale, hands come through heart center, fold all the way forward, feet hip-width apart. Now, options for your forward fold here. You can go into Padahastasana by bringing the hands underneath your feet. Toes come to the wrist creases. Standing on the hands. This is a gorilla pose. You can take Padangusthasana with the peace fingers around the big toes again. Or you can just take Ragdoll with hands to opposite elbows and let yourself hang forward. Wherever you are, let your head be heavy. Balance the weight distribution evenly between your heels and the balls of your feet. Just breathe. Soft bend in the knees. Release the hands from the feet or from the elbows. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Hands plant into the earth. Step back either to downward facing dog or one final chance to flow from toes or knees, low plank or no plank. Inhale, up dog or baby cobra. Exhale to downward facing dog. Pause. The the head be heavy. Find your breath. Inhale and exhale through the nose. And when you're ready, in your own way, you'll just come forward to a seated position on the mat. Extend both legs out in front of you, moving into Paschimottanasana, forward fold. So if you need something to put the hips on to elevate your pelvis so that you can fold forward, you can do that. A folded blanket is nice, or a yoga block or a bolster, whatever you have. Legs are out in front of you. I like to move the flesh away from my sit bones so that I can really root down. Toes draw towards you. Now this is going to be an active fold. So lift up through the chest. Spine is nice and long, core engaged. You're just going to hinge forward, chin tucked slightly to keep the spine long. You're just hinging. So think belly to thighs rather than nose to knees. So hinging forward. You can reach for the ankles, the feet, the calves. If you have a yoga strap that you want to put around the balls of your feet to help pull you down, you can. But make sure that whatever you're doing or whatever degree you're pulling yourself forward, you know why. Make sure it feels good and that you're not overstretching or overexerting your body. But do try and keep your chin tucked slightly to lengthen the spine. And breathe. In and out through your nose. Final breath in. Stay for the exhale. And slowly bring yourself back up to a seated position, nice and slowly, flat back. You're just going to scoot your hips forward, come down onto your back, soles of the feet to the mat, as close as you can get them into the glute muscles, moving into Setu Bandhasana bridge pose. So want the feet about hip width apart, knees pointing towards the ceilings, hands karate chop into the earth beside you. On your inhale, press into the feet, lift the hips up. You really breathe into the chest here. If you want, you can wiggle the shoulder blades underneath you and clasp the hands. Just try to pay attention to the knees. Don't let them flare out to the side. Don't let them drop in. Firmly press into the soles of the feet and keep them about hip width apart. One more breath here. And exhale, release. We're going to go 2 more times. Okay, so press into the feet. On the inhale, lift up. You can have the hands beside you or walk them underneath you. Breathe. Really focus on opening your heart here. Press into the feet. In and out through your nose. And exhale, release. Let that energy settle. We'll go 1 more time. Press into the feet. Inhale, lift up. And choose where you want the arms to be, beside you or clasp the hands underneath you. Breathe. Last breath in. Exhale, release, and slowly draw the knees into your chest. Maybe pick the head up, rock side to side a little bit, massage at the low back. Just letting that energy settle. Good. Soles of the feet come to the mat, head drops down. Pick the hips up, shift them slightly to the left. Allow the knees to drop to the right. So coming into a supine twist to the right, shoulder blades ground down. Your gaze can come to the left. And the hands can be anywhere from beside you up to shoulder height. I like to place my right hand on top of my left knee to just give a little bit of extra pressure or tension here to help the twist. Breathe into it. Really think about sending the breath up and down the length of your spine, but still breathing in and out through your nose. And inhale, next breath, come back through center. Draw your knees into your chest, realign the spine, pick the head up, squeeze in. Good, soles of the feet come to the mat. Pick your hips up, shift them slightly to the slightly to the right. Supine twist left, knees drop left, shoulder blades ground down, and the gaze goes to the right. Again, find the position that works best for your hands, beside the hips, all the way up to shoulder height. Breathe. Breath up and down the length of your spine, coming in through the nose and out through your nose. Next, inhale, come back through center, realign the spine, squeeze in. This is your opportunity to take any last micro movements you may need before settling your body down into your final resting posture, Shavasana, legs wide, arms beside you. And just let all of the tension, gripping melt away. Breathe into your body. Bones are heavy. You can allow your breath just to return to its natural rhythm here. Close your eyes and just surrender. Just tune into your body here in your Shavasana. Now that you've been here for a few moments, just take a scan of the body, starting at the crown of your head, and work down through your jaw, your neck, your shoulders, all the way down to the tips of your fingers. And then just bring your awareness back to your rib cage. Pause here for a moment. Just notice the breath rising and falling in the ribs. And then bring your awareness down to your abdomen. And pause here for a moment again and watch the breath rise and fall in your abdomen. And then send your awareness down into your hips and travel all the way down your leg bones into your ankles and your toes. Take a really, really deep breath in all the way from the toes, all the way to the crown of your head. And then open your mouth, sigh it out. Again, inhale. Open your mouth, sigh it out. One more time together. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. And please stay here in your Shavasana as long as you like. There's no rush to move. And thank you for taking the time to practice with me today. Thank yourself for giving yourself this gift of time and practice and breath. Remember that in the search for balance, there will be wobbles. You will trip, you will fall, and that's okay. The most important thing is forgiveness and to come right back into the flow. From my heart to yours. Namaste.